What
leveling
class?
up
Is it the arcanist?
Necromancer.
Oh, yeah, I
No,
love Necromancer.
Okay.
it's because my group wanted me to be healer. I have a group that's been pushing veteran dungeons and doing them all, and they wanted me to heal, and so I wanted the instant res. I just feel like it's the most important part of being a healer in a veteran dungeon.
Yeah, I play Dragon Knight. Healer works pretty good because you can off tank, but
Do you know about the Undaunted?
Yeah.
Undaunted, undaunted, undaunted.
That's my
Is that
favorite thing.
the spam they give you when you're walking around?
No, they're just so monotone, and they're like undaunted, undaunted. Like, yay.
Yeah, whenever you first join them, they're like chanting for you joining, and they
I remember
literally
joining
have
and they were all
zero
standing
enthusiasm.
around chanting. I had my sound off, so I was kind of spared the monotone, and I was just like,
Oh,
okay.
it's
yeah, I don't
bad.
think it's funny
Bad.
how like the developers of like ESO were clearly really ambitious because when the game launched, you can tell that their budget was razor thin at the end, and
Yeah.
it showed because the game itself is like incredible. It's so vast, but it was like there were some things we were like, oh, this is bad. It gets so
Yeah.
much better though. They like the expansion stuff's so good.
Well, ESO's one of those few success stories where like an MMO started off really badly and like fixed itself over time and became totally one of the it's one of
such a
the
great
top
game.
ones now, you know?
Yeah, yeah. The pandemic really helped it too. Like
Yeah.
people played the shit out of it. But
Yeah.
who still needs a summon? Becca, can you accept call and summon?
Yeah.
Thank you, honey.
He's bringing back ice cream for all of us, right?
Grumpy kitten.
What? What do you mean, no?
If you know Colin, you know he's not bringing anybody else ice cream.
Is he bringing Becca
Can
ice
someone
cream?
click this fucking portal, please? Y'all are useless.
I told them I didn't want any unless they had green tea ice cream.
Becca, you're gonna have to make him eat too.
I actually did that already.
Oh, smart.
Boom, and I texted him. I let him know, like, as soon as you left, the servers came back up.
Yep.
He's not turning around.
Like, the store's so close, like, he was probably at the store, like, by the time, like, they came up and we knew he was in the game for sure.
Alright, let's pull some trash, yeah.
It's too far away. I'm out of range. I need to get closer. I need a target. I don't have a target. It's too far away.
I don't got any more cooldown. Be safe. Actually, I'll just run away. Bye, I don't want to fight you.
I don't have my stun totem.
You have what's my god.
I need a target.
Alright guys, focus on the naturalist. Did we already kill him?
I need to get closer. I don't have a target.
You know when you know you're really in trouble? Is when your stagger bar has been locked at 100 forever, so you press purify, and it's still at 100.
Oh, it's the green scale. Green scale. Kill that fucker. Kill Skull.
I need a target.
Jesus, that's
Right? Ugh, healing. It's just like, ah.
Well, someone thought it would be a great idea to pull 3 packs at once.
You!
Not me.
It worried
No.
you.
Okay,
Was it not you?
it was not me.
Who was it?
Who's dead right now?
And also not running back, I noticed that whole time.
Yeah.
Yeah, there's a certain somebody sitting next to me with an interesting look on his face.
Describe the look.
who's that?
Is it a look
bitch?
of drinking beer?
Is it stupid?
It's definitely stupid. I'd certainly say shit eating.
That's description. There. Did you not get the Riz? Colin?
He's not back.
Oh my god. We're like, Sophie is gonna lose interest in like 30 seconds.
Oh, we're not. Oh god.
I told you.
Well, we have
That's why.
10, right? Is Call It in here? Ah, fuck, he's in here.
He is in here. Yeah, he's
Yeah,
walking
no,
the door
I'm,
now.
I'm sad he's in here because if he wasn't, then we would have had 10 without him. But okay,
this is
I
why
closed
Sophie and
ESO
I,
already.
this is why we do so well together, because we have to move at a breakneck pace, otherwise we might literally fall asleep.
Yeah,
So,
that's a good way of putting it.
yeah.
Because yeah, for me it's like I need something to be exploding or I'm asleep.
Like, honestly, and I don't mean this just because, like, it's possible I'm in love with her. I don't know. We're still exploring it, but, sorry. I like how I said we're still. Are you
And
laughing?
she hasn't
Sophie?
said anything.
Are you
I didn't
laughing?
hear what. I don't know what you said. What?
No! Oh my god.
What?
I was supposed
What?
to tell another story about us. And then I
Okay.
literally stopped myself and I go, we're in love, I think. We're still exploring.
You said we're in love?
Yes.
Oh my god.
No, I think I said, I think I might be in love with Sophie. I'm not sure. We're still exploring it. That's
Oh
what I
yeah,
said.
yeah. And
It was much better.
hold on. I'm gonna send a secret message into Raid. It's a code,
Okay.
so hope you can decipher it.
But no, I was saying, what was that called? I'm gonna drop a feast for everybody. I think someone died. So, and then a cauldron. Big boy cauldron. I made a whole bunch of these today. So please use your potions. Use your weapon runes. Make sure you're enchanted. I filled the bank with gems and enchants. Please make sure you're ready. Anyway, but I was questing with her when we were doing retail. We were waiting for Diablo 4 to come out, or Classic WoW. And like, for those of you who have had the misfortune of trying to quest with me, most people won't do it because people can't keep up. Like, they're like, where are you? Where did you go? What the fuck? Jeffrey refuses to quest with me. Heather can keep up, but she's very stressed most of the book. And she's like not having fun. You know what I mean, Heather? Like, remember the boots?
The fucking boots. Oh my, the fucking boots. For the
Yeah.
most part, it's not too bad, but certainly I lose you at some points. I'm not too bad at keeping up. And I
Yeah,
wouldn't
you
say
can.
I'm not having fun.
But Sophie and I were like two hens in a whorehouse, just gabbing and like blah, 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 blah. I don't even know what we were talking about. We never do. And like at one point I just said, holy shit, Sophie, you have kept up with me this whole time. Like, not just like, where'd you go? Like, but like with me. She's picking up the same quest. She's vendored. She's like ready to go. She's hearthing at the same time. Like, I'm like, this is great. Like, nobody can keep up with me that way. And
You
that's
just
what I knew.
finally found another ADHD person.
Yes, like a truly, like, she speaks my language, same wavelength. No one wants to be around us when we're together. Like, everyone is annoyed because they can't talk.
I'm annoyed right now. Is Khalid here? Is it
He's
boss
ready.
time yet?
Yes. Has everyone drank their
Slash
potions?
Smack, is that a community? Oh, it is. Ooh, take that,
It's-
Khalid. Well, they took out like all the other
Wow.
ones. Can't even.
She was like, ooh.
You know what? I'm
Yeah.
not ready. Excuse me. I need to
No.
go check on my
Oh.
ice cream.
Be a good girl. Jeffrey, drink a flask. Sorry, Don, drink a
Hold on.
flask.
Slash apologize. Slash soothe.
This is my favorite email that very few people know about.
We still have 3 minutes on left.
Guffaw.
We have to reset.
Guffaw. Great. I think
Or
all
do
the
we even need to?
fantasy writers from the 50s are
Your
excited.
usefulness has ended.
I am.
Cool. Oh my god!
Did you really believe there would be
Did
any
it say that you
other
let out a
outcome?
loud guffaw? Oh, it
And
did.
I laughed.
Yeah,
listen,
because that's the
listen.
only way you ever say that. You can't do anything but let out loud guffaws.
I let out a boisterous guffaw.
No one ever gives a guffaw.
I let it out. It came out of me. I birthed it.
Yeah, I never like. He gave a great guffaw. That's a alliteration that no one makes use of because
Yeah.
it's stupid.
What? That is literary genius.
No, just because you can alliterate
will.
doesn't mean you should. We should pull this boss.
Wait, hold on. Octet needs something.
Can
Yes.
you put on your panties?
Oh yeah. I was like, beg your pardon?
No one in this raid is wearing panties. I need one person to be at least.
I was like, am I not wearing my pants? What's going on? Alright, let's do it.
That
Octet,
was
wait,
perfect.
Let me give
Put up the markers. Put up the markers.
why? You need them on. Oh my god, I forgot you were like.
I don't need them, but they make me feel better. Is this right? Is red where it's supposed to be?
Just follow the pins.
Right on the mark.
Hold on, I gotta give you an assist, because I know if I don't, you're gonna start yelling and throwing.
Yes.
Oh no, you have an assist. No wait, you don't. Now you do. Okay. Go ahead. Alright everyone, sit up in your chairs. Pick yourselves up. This better be a one shot.
5,
Because you were all late.
4, 3, 2,
Not
I
all.
1.
I want to clear this
Your
place.
Yeah.
usefulness has ended.
Go back. Perfect.
It's too
Ready to
far
move?
away.
Run.
Buried in rubble. Earth yields to my command.
Target you.
Oh, I've got aggro. I took it back.
It's still recharging.
Run.
Imminent collapse. Mountains rise. I need to get closer.
Run.
Buried in rubble.
Watch your
Impudent
step.
mortals. If death is what you seek, I shall grant it.
Phase
Give
2.
in and attain power
Alright,
beyond
pay
your
attention when you can target the
comprehension.
end. Let us know when your DPS is down.
Your remains will scatter across the endless dark.
Everyone on the ad.
Run out. AOE
Fall in
incoming.
shadow.
Target you.
Did he do the strike on you?
Your
Nope.
remains will scatter across
Okay.
the endless
I
dark.
live somehow. So you gotta break the next wall now. So you have to get. You should get over there and be
AOE
ready for the
incoming.
next
Shadow.
strike.
He's up.
Everyone on the ad.
It's too far away.
Run out.
Mountains rise.
Alright, we gotta get everyone topped up quickly.
AOE incoming.
Devouring
Go.
shade.
Alright. So this next Umbral Annihilation, we've got 22 seconds. This is where we need to stack,
Target you.
Miserable
share
death
cooldowns,
knight.
totems,
Everything rots in your
bubbles, all
grip.
of it, okay?
Your remains will scatter across the endless dark.
Adds up.
Alright, this group. Umbral Annihilation
Yeah,
coming.
Devouring shade.
Shield out.
Great job, guys.
Earth yields to my command.
Phase 3.
Your pathetic resistance is no longer amusing. Embrace oblivion.
As soon as the walls form, we're gonna lust. Walk him up.
Come and feast, my pets.
You ready for ads? Remember, we need to kill them, so cleave them. You're still DPSing the boss. Big Bang coming in at about 3. Get ready to move into a portal. Try to spread out as much as we can.
Find shelter.
My will is destruction.
Great job, guys.
The hungering abyss opens.
Target you.
Get pug up if we can.
Pug up.
Yep.
Find shelter.
Will
Everyone
is
in?
destruction. I need to get closer. Come and feast.
Let's try to
my
move the
pets.
boss towards the new forming portals. Focus the boss.
Hell yeah. Hell yeah. Good job.
This is beautiful. Beautifully done.
That was the one shot, baby.
It's
All right,
funny,
night, everybody.
Shut up. The first like 30 seconds of that fight, I was in my spellbook trying to figure out where a defined star was. Because it somehow in the chaos got removed from my bar. Like, where the fuck is defined star?
You were clicking.
No, I never clicked it. I clicked through my spellbook, I guess, and then I found it and put it on my bar.
He opened his spell book with a binding, tabbed through it, copied it, and pasted it onto his
There you
top
go.
bar.
That's what I'm gonna tell everybody. Yeah, I like that. I have key bindings for all of them, of course.
If I ever need to use the mouse, I have these convenient arrow keys that control it over here.
Yep.
Yeah,
Grass
it doesn't
Heather.
move very fast, but
What, Brendan?
Heather got a heroic tier piece from a 424.
Oh, nice.
Oh.
Anyone needs the item number for the new the 3-star flasks, let me know and I'll give it to you. Your macros. Why does that always fuck me up so bad? I hate being a priest. But, I mean, I love it, but I hate it. That was a 20% damage reduction. Like, fade and flash heal. Finding heal procs. Like, why?
Becca,
What?
we have that shield spirit link combo
Watch
down,
out.
and it's fun to watch.
It's so
Yeah.
pretty.
I don't have a target. I need a target.
Balls.
Watch orb.
Oh.
You know what I mean?
oh yeah.
I'm out of range.
Alright. So, just to review, obviously the damage is a lot higher for this one, so I want to make sure that we're really, really doing the best we can to remove our debuffs, the glitter. So I forget the name of the debuff off the top of my head, but we all get it applied to us. And So really need to make sure group 1 is the first. You can use either the disintegrates or the fire, doesn't matter which. And then you don't get hit by those mechanics unnecessarily going forward. And then group 2 will do the same. And that's really the only change from phase 1. Whatever you feel like you will most help benefit the group, it's totally up to you.
Okay.
So, as a ranged group, what we're going to try to do is we're going to try, and I'm going to remove these markers here because, well, I may not actually. I'm going to keep them. So we want to try to tank the boss up around blue. So melee and the tanks will roughly be in that space. The ranged will be starting at red, and we're going to slowly make our way toward green and then toward orange. So we want to make sure we're not... this group has a tendency, if I'm not constantly reminding you, regroup, you scatter the wind. We don't want that. We definitely don't want you guys up near the melee, if we can help it. That blue marker may be a little further, especially with someone like Pug, who has limited range, so try to keep him, you know, away from us, but not that far. That blue marker is instead just to remind you that in phase 3, that is where we're dropping formations. So the boss in phase 3 will be brought to green, everyone else will run to blue. We're going to run as close to the edge as we can, stay out of the big round circle, and then drop our formations there. For the debuff in phase 2 and phase 3, it is not something we're going to compulsively dispel. Me, not Becca. Me, because I am the one that just is like a dispel, and just so quick that I threw both of our tanks off the ledge. So I'm going to do my best not to do that. Obviously, Becca, do the same. I don't have as much confidence that you'll do that, so do what you do. But when you have the debuff, I want to look quickly at the debuff and just get you guys some thoughts on this. So it's called Infinite Duress, Shudder and Guilt. Sarkareth causes the infinite emptiness of space to weigh heavily on a target's mind, inflicting shadow damage for every 3 seconds for 30 seconds. It's a significant amount. So we really can't let this person sort of just hold it, but we need to position it in a way that we don't have everyone thrown off the platform. So the way this works is the target will not have it thrown, or they won't be thrown themselves. Everyone else is thrown from them. So what I was thinking when I just was like, kind of like, is if the person with the debuff were to run to the edge, as long as no one is behind them, we should all be thrown toward the center of the platform. So the only people that would be at risk of being thrown off are any people who are on the other side of the platform on edge themselves. So what I was thinking was when that debuff comes out, that person should move to the edge and let us know, okay, you can dispel me. And I will remind people the debuff's out, everyone needs to get away from an edge, and then dispel. Do we feel like that's manageable?
I think that's good.
Okay. So that will, again, Infinite Duress will be continuing from it starts in phase 2 and will continue into phase 3. So, I think that should be okay. So there's another mechanic, and I believe the Null Glimmers. Yes, Rescind. So
They have themselves a lot.
yeah, I'm trying to... Sarkareth grows a bulb of energy, blah, blah, blah. So the Desolate Blossom, it absorbs 196,000 healing for 1 minute and removes Rescind. So I don't know that they necessarily need to be in... Like, I think Sin had implied that they need to stay in there. I want to test that a bit and see if that is the case. It sounds, when I was reading this, it sounds like Rescind is removed upon entering the Desolate Blossom. So we just kind of need to bring them through it. So if the tanks run through it, we're going to have to heal the shield that it puts off you. It puts, an absorb heals. But that should be fine, and then that should remove Rescind. So let someone keep a close eye on that, preferably the tanks. Let us know if you see that Rescind... Okay, so Sophie, in phase 2, when he does his breath, he summons those glimmers, those ads we all group up and kill. You know what I'm talking about?
Yeah.
So in Heroic, they get a buff called Rescind, which is healing them for a significant amount. We need to remove that as quickly as possible. The way we remove that is through another mechanic that we have had in normal called the Desolate Blossoms. It's those purple circles on the ground that didn't really have a purpose besides just avoiding. That purple circle, when you move the glimmers, the ads through it, it should remove Rescind from them. So what I'm wondering is how quickly does it come back? Do we need to keep them there, or can we pull them through once,
Okay.
nuke them down? So I want the tanks. Yeah, just keep an eye
Yeah,
and say, okay.
we'll have to figure it out, and I'll pay
Uh-huh.
attention and see what goes on there.
Do you want me to hold off on stunning them until we figure this out, so I don't stun them outside of it?
Yes. So let's
Yeah.
bring them through the first time, watch the rescind leave, and then see if they put it back up. And, then we'll go from there.
Okay, because if not, then I can just stun them, like, in the circles.
Yeah, exactly. My only thing is, like, it really forces us into a very sort of the boss gets to determine where we stand kind of thing, and I don't want that if we can avoid it. So I'd really like to, not have that be the case. So, and that is obviously going to continue to be the case in Phase 3. When the ads come out, we need to bring them through a Desolate Blossom in order to remove the rescind, and then only then can we kill them. So it's a few more... the heroic version really requires more precision, more thinking in all of our actions, not just get to this point and then run back to this point. We really have to be paying attention to where we are, what we're in. So let's give it a shot. Right, so ranged on red, start the boss, like I said. Base purple, no. Start the boss, about here, and just kind of move with us as we cross the platform.
Okay.
All right.
Okay. Ranged, I know like I said, you guys, we have a tendency to scatter to the wind, so always be thinking, where is triangle? Where are we going next? All right. Let's do it.
The sundered
Bomb
flame
incoming.
will never serve!
AoE incoming. Knocking
Your
back.
resistance weakens. It's too far away.
Right, the debuff is out. Group 1, you're going to be the first ones to remove it.
Target you. Breath incoming. Bomb incoming.
Incineration!
Move ranged. Right. We will be the next ones to remove it. Ranged, come back a bit.
Breath
Let's not crowd our
incoming.
tanks. Right. The breath was pointing in that direction, so we can probably use the next disintegrate. Here it comes. So let's stack together and we'll remove this together. Watch the bombs.
You cannot deny
Yeah,
my
you guys ate
rule.
bombs at the same time as
Bomb
that.
incoming.
Incineration!
Breath
Okay.
incoming.
Let's get back up and just keep going.
I can pop if you guys want to res Pug. I was going to. Oh, never mind.
Save the pop just for like an action. Like we're really kind of just exploring right now. You know what I mean?
Yeah, that's true.
Incineration!
Watch your feet. Watch your feet. Watch your feet.
We're standing in bombs.
Target you.
Yeah, let's come around the platform.
AoE
My
incoming.
power surges!
As you guys can see, the bombs are really much more deadly. So what the tanks really want to be doing
Such
is moving
potent
around the
energy
circle.
here.
What,
Those
and that's totally
Stack
fine
high.
because again we're running. I'm gonna kind of lay it all out
Stack
just
high.
to show you.
Teleport on you.
Darkness hides such delicious knowledge.
You can wait, by the way.
Well, actually, I wanted to see if I can get him to spawn the ads.
Phase 2.
About that.
Oh, good idea. Good idea. Okay.
We'll see.
Breath
Might just-
incoming.
No, here he's gonna do it. And so these are the circles I drag them through.
No, so not
Watch
he
your
has it. Well,
step.
here it comes. Here comes the Desolate Blossom. So here are the Desolate
These-
Blossom.
There's spam in them.
Bomb incoming.
Yep,
Okay.
should remove it,
Command.
and then now try to remove them from it
Watch your
and
feet.
see how quickly
Interrupt
they put
one.
the
You
stuff back up.
cannot deny my rule.
Oh,
That's
Thus
okay.
falls dragonkind.
at least I saw what it looks like.
Yeah.
You can use the crystal now.
Yeah.
The aspects have returned. Go in service.
During the Glimmer cast, Becca, the second one, that is going to be a totem stack. Like, basically, everyone's gonna. And I'm gonna walk us through it a bit here.
Yeah.
So here's what this should look like. So the ranged, let's say we start here, and the tanks start here. From there, the tanks are gonna follow along. You know, if there's a bomb. In the range, and originally I had kind of put it in a straight line, but it's going to be more like this. So if you just kind of, sorry. So we're going to kind of follow you in a semicircle like that, and the range should stay roughly in the ring. So the hope is the tanks will have the outer ring to themselves, the tanks in the melee, and the ranged will have the inner ring, right? And it's going to be full of bombs. That's not something we can avoid. And eventually, we're going to get shoved to the outer platform. But there's a certain line where we don't want to cross. And so that means the tanks can't move so much in a line, but have to keep moving in that circular fashion. That way we don't have what happened there, which is we kept moving in a line straight across, and we trapped the melee and the tanks. Does that make sense, ranged?
Yeah.
Okay. And that was not because, we meant to, but because we were following with the tanks too. So if the tanks hopefully move in a semicircle, we too, as ranged, can do the same. It does mean...
When you say in a semicircle, up here, put a symbol over my head. I'm a X. Yeah.
Okay.
Tell me if I am moving in a semicircle, please.
Perfect. You've got it.
Okay, alright.
So the idea is, I don't think we're going to use the whole circle. We might, and so it might become a full circle, but sticking to the semicircle, and then that will allow the range to move backward if we need to, instead of in your line of, toward you.
Yeah.
But anyway, I think you guys get it. We saw what happened. If that happens again, melee, tanks, just bolt through. We cannot stay there. That means if you have to stop DPSing, stop DPSing, because Brendan, for example, was getting his shit pushed in. And at one point was just completely out of my range, so...
And he probably glanced for the anti-magic shield, but it's too far away to click.
Yeah, it won't help.
I was gonna ask, oh, do you know what might help with that? Love you, Brendan.
Brendan!
I'll do it. I'll jump.
Don't do it. Right, let's start here.
Do it. I'll push him.
Yeah, let's really use the most that we can on this platform. All right, let's do it. Range nice and tight.
Oh, we don't want to start here, I see.
The sundered
Bomb
flame will
incoming.
never serve.
AOE incoming.
Your
Knocking back.
resistance weakens.
Alright, melee will be the first to remove it. Watch your feet range.
Breath incoming.
What's that?
Bomb incoming.
Incineration.
Let's move. Move again. Beautiful.
Breath incoming.
Alright, we're gonna use Disintegrate to remove ours. Make sure you're watching your feet while you do it. Move
Bomb
back a bit, just
incoming.
like that. Just sit and support this.
Breath
Right
incoming.
back, we can move around this here. Yeah.
You cannot
Target you.
deny my rule.
Don't get in their path here, guys. We got a couple people in their path.
Bomb incoming.
Incineration.
Stay in the inner ring. There you go. Alright, tanks, keep moving. Because I know Pub cannot reach you.
Nope.
AoE
Alright,
incoming.
everyone group.
Surges.
Drop totems. Much better.
The
Okay,
darkness
awesome.
bends to me.
Stack high. Stack high. Teleport on
Gaze
you.
into the
I'll come out
endless
immediately, Derek.
dark and
Since I've got
despair.
fucking turbo speed. I'm out.
Let us know when you figure out. Okay.
Phase 2. Breath incoming.
Do you want Heather up?
Yeah.
Watch your step.
Right, don't do anything to those ads just yet. You're
Void
really gonna
Void
waste
is
some time.
mine to command.
Only once we get them in the blossom.
Okay,
Alright, Becca, you'll be the first stun once we do, then
Stack high.
then
Oh,
Jeffrey.
we need help with bombs if I'm the only one.
Stack teleport on you.
Okay.
I'm on it.
I'm knocked
Who
off the
just
edge.
dispelled that?
Oh no, it was me.
Did you, Becca?
I'm so sorry.
I wasn't the only.
Okay, how does that work so I can not get knocked off the edge?
Breath incoming.
No, that was that. You won't.
I know,
Work
but still, I
around
want to know how it works.
So
better.
that's Infinite Duress. It begins in phase 2. It's a debuff that goes out and deals heavy damage to one person. And then once dispelled, he or she will knock every person away from them. So anyone near the edge of the platform is going to get thrown off. So what we ideally would like to do, and again, don't worry, Becca, I did it myself last week, is when that comes out, the person with Infinite Duress, I say, okay, I didn't even get a chance. It was gone that fast. Becca was like, phew!
Not expected.
That person should go toward the edge of the platform and everyone else should move away from the edge. Or everyone can move toward that person, which is what's going to happen in phase 3. I didn't kind of explain that because I don't want everyone to panic just yet. But when he begins doing that dive where the whole room becomes purple, when that happens, we're not going to have a choice but to go to the edge, right? And so what we're going to do is we're all going to go to the same edge and then dispel that person. So the idea is that we then get thrown, not thrown off. So we'll kind of get a sense of what that looks like, but it's called Infinite Duress. Does that make sense?
Yep, got it. I hate it.
So do I.
Yeah, I've had a lot of bosses that have this mechanic. I hate it.
Yep. At least it's not Razagath with her first phase that takes
Honestly,
pretty intense to understand.
Razagath was pretty chill. I'm thinking of the Revenant guy in some, I don't know what expansion it was.
Well, like, think about Razagath's first phase. One mistake, it is over.
You don't know what this other guy was like.
Yeah,
I'm gonna go find him in my raid history.
Let's do this first.
My personal.
Need a bunch of buffs.
Sanctum of Domination, Remnant of Nerzul. Fuck that guy. I'll find a
Oh.
video.
Okay. So tanks definitely need to. You got to pick up the pace a little bit because the range we're getting blasted.
Yeah, we
would
gotta move more.
Yeah, I would like for
I
us to
couldn't-
sort of end up over there. So once I say, okay, Glimmer's happening again, we can all group and Becca can do exactly what she just did. It's basically save everyone's life.
Yeah, I couldn't do damage or do much half that fight.
So,
It's fun. I may just stand
Is
with the
it-
melee. Is there anything
Oh,
wrong with
okay.
me doing that?
No,
yeah.
Okay, I'm gonna do that.
it's okay.
Well, I was trying to understand where I needed to move so Pug could hit him better.
Nope, you're good.
Alright.
The problem is that he just has
It's such a
stupid
weird
short
range. Yeah,
Yeah.
No, I know. You got the evoker handicap.
yeah. And I'm also stupid. That's
Hey,
something else.
That's a double against you, then that's tough.
Yeah.
His powers
Bomb
are
incoming.
mine to command.
AoE
Nice.
incoming.
Group on me, you little bastards.
Your shield does not last long there.
No, you gotta hang up quick. There's a lot of damage for that.
Yeah, it's a lot.
Breath incoming. Bomb incoming.
Incineration.
Breath incoming.
It's too far away.
Watch your feet.
Bowman coming.
Right, no one else should be getting hit by
Breath
anything
incoming.
extraneous at this point. It's just more damage, and Becca and I are already stressed enough. Like, right there. Heather, hug.
Target you. Bowman coming.
Incineration.
You got a bomb
Bend
there.
me and
Yeah, I don't know how that happened. There it goes.
Target pod.
Derek up.
Get one on Fog, yeah.
Yep, everyone come toward the range now. We're gonna have Glimmering Surge in 2 seconds.
So much
AOE
my
incoming.
power surges.
Yeah, I don't know. Oh, it targeted Pug? Is that? Oh, okay, so
Yeah,
maybe...
should that not be with the melee?
Apparently not. That's fucking annoying. I hadn't even thought... I mean, I had thought of it, but I was like, no, no, no.
Stack high.
I mean, maybe let's think of this another way. Maybe instead we should just follow the tanks. So like when the bombs come out, we move up, and the tanks move up, and then we just
Yeah, I
keep
think
moving.
we just got trailing.
Yeah, I think that's what we do.
Yeah.
So the range should never be in front of the tanks, but we need to stay close enough that Pug can actually do stuff, and that they're not going to have their path blocked. So let's try that instead. So we're just going to follow along. It's not as easy for me to guide, but that means that the tanks, you guys are kind of responsible for leading the pack. Just keep that in mind.
I can
I
do
do
that.
have another idea if that doesn't work.
Okay, you want to share it?
If what we're doing is whenever that first bomb pops, all the DPS is rotating from right to left, so it's
I was
causing us
thinking
to span
backward.
right to left very, very quickly.
Yeah.
So if whenever they start casting the bombs, we basically run away,
Yeah.
then the bombs will be thrown in useless places and we don't have to move as much.
I
And so then the
think
tank shouldn't have to pull as much, but that'd be a little, I mean, it's a little bit more involved.
that's what I was like, okay, I'm noticing a pattern. We could just drop a bomb and then move backward and drop a bomb, but that requires a lot of coordination and an additional range. But
I might do it just to see if I can get it to happen.
But for now, let's plan to do either that. If people individually are like, okay, I had also been backwards, and I did trap myself at one point. But otherwise, the range, let's just assume we're following the tanks. So Sophie, Derek.
Yeah, we'll lead it. We'll watch where the I watch all the stuff exploding over there and try to get it close enough. So
Yeah.
it'll
Okay.
be even easier if you're just following me.
So we're all gonna kind of be not a tight group, but we're gonna give the tanks a little bit of room so that when the bombs come out, they know to move forward. It's like an immediate bolt. You gotta go. All right. Also, people are getting hit by a lot of extra stuff. Please stop.
5, 4, 3, 2, 1.
His powers are
Bowman
mine
coming.
to command.
AOE incoming.
We'll move in as soon as he stops being a dick.
Your
Looking back.
resistance.
Now we're good. Where we are. Oh, oh, oh.
There
Oh
were
no!
bombs behind you.
Get back up.
Becca up.
Well, we had bombs behind us, but they weren't hitting us, so
Breath incoming.
makes sense.
Yep.
Bowman coming.
Yeah, we'll do the thing.
Breath incoming.
Make sure you get yours removed. If you...
I've got aggro again.
Bowman coming.
Incineration.
Breath incoming. Target you.
And you keep pulling aggro.
That time I bubbled to try to
Okay.
mitigate some of that damage.
Bowman coming.
Incineration.
AoE incoming.
surges.
Oh, what the fuck was
Whoa.
that?
I had
Blazing?
4 stacks of the debuff.
Oh.
Derek,
The
you
fiery.
are not
The
allowed to make any
darkness
fucking
bends to
mistakes.
me.
Wait, okay, but I need to know this because I'm gonna make it if I don't know about it. The fiery claw debuff can blow up the raid. I thought it was just on us.
When the fire debuff goes off, it damages the entire raid.
Yes.
Oh, and it's based on the amount that you took. Is that right?
Yes.
Mhm.
Yes.
So that's why we go in the nether realm and the other phase. Yeah.
Why can't we release?
Look at him go.
Fucking send help.
Phase
In
2.
the scale of the universe.
The exception to that
you
is the
are
second
nothing.
phase where it does like an AoE around you.
Okay, thank you.
For the glory of the dragons.
If you fucking head swipe me. That was a good clean attempt though. Minus Sophie killing us all.
And me flying off the edge.
That too. So yeah, we were so tight on that edge. We don't want to be. Let's keep that in mind. So during the first bomb, move to the left, just as a good practice, or be prepared to be thrown off like Becca. I almost got thrown off, and I saw you in my peripheral, and I was like, bye.
I know, we were both like running in place almost like a Looney Tune at the edge.
Like, maybe
Yeah.
get in position. That was really clean. No, I'm really excited.
5, 4, 3, 2, 1.
The sundered
Bomb
flame will
incoming.
never serve.
AoE incoming. Knocking
Your
back.
resistance weakens.
Alright, let's get back behind the tanks.
Target you. Breath incoming. Bomb incoming.
Incineration.
Breath incoming.
My group 2 get yours removed. But you do still need to get yours removed, but otherwise everyone's good.
Bomb incoming.
Incineration.
Somebody
Breath
pulled me as I was
incoming.
trying to get removed.
Watch your feet.
Bend to me and break.
Get me up.
Incineration.
Oh,
God, everybody's
Watch
over
your
here,
feet.
Derek.
knocked him off.
I need to get closer.
Make group up.
Target
Group
you.
up quick. After these disintegrates, we need to totem. Oh my god.
My
AoE
power
incoming.
surges.
Can we aim those last disintegrates like off the
Honestly.
platform?
Because like I
The
died to
darkness
disintegrate the first
bends
time,
to me.
and I was like, "Where are you going? Where are you going?" And then I got killed, and then the second time, that's what just killed me.
Now I know it's early, but it does seem like the damage going out is insane.
It is. It's
Um,
and
Phase
it's not.
two.
There's not
Scale of the
like
universe.
like I
Breath incoming.
definitely died to disintegrates. Like that's what killed me twice because the people were kind of just swinging them, and I know it's like where do I go? I'm
Watch
doing
your
the best I
step.
can. That's fine. But that is just the damage.
Bowman
Void is
coming.
mine.
So,
The sunlit
yeah, I'm like, is
flame
this a 3-healer
rises.
fight?
It could be if we had more DPS, but we don't. So we have. If we want any shot at killing this in phase 3, we have to kill it.
Okay.
Like mathematically, there's no way.
Right.
Aspects watch over you.
I mean,
Serve
I'm even a little worried, like how long we can last in phase 2 with our current DPS. We'll see. I think as we get more comfortable to fight, our DPS will go up. I'm hoping. I assume
Yeah.
that's what's gonna happen.
Certainly with me figuring out when I can move and when I can't move and when I can use spells and when I have to be moving, it takes me time to figure that out.
Yeah.
And
Yeah.
otherwise I just fucking suck.
I'm gonna try a few pulls as Devastation.
Okay.
So we're gonna have less versatility and health and all that, but
I mean, we were 3 healing it. Remember, probably gonna get fucking still ape shit.
yeah.
Like it's
I
just
basically
very-
had that first thing. I basically just had to use my rewind time right there, and then it was fine. But that's still a lot of DPS or a lot of damage.
Yeah.
I think it'd be cool if I can get better with the augmentation, and it's kind of like in between a healer and a DPS, you know?
Yeah, and I know. I mean, like I don't mind. If anyone is feeling like, oh god, like, you know, this is only what our
It's
6th
fine, it's
pull.
just-
Yeah.
We have like probably months until the next.
Exactly.
So,
The other thing I want to say is I used to raid Mythic, you know, the next tier, and I remember like on Mythic boss number 7 or 8, we would pull it and die in the first 5% and just be completely
Clueless.
stunned.
Right.
I'd just be there's a million explosions, everyone was dying. I was a healer, so it was just like really like I would be like, we can't heal, I don't know what to do, everyone's too much. And then
It's too much.
Yeah, and then 3 weeks later it would be like, actually everyone just stopped taking so much damage, it's so much better, we get into phase 3. Like you really do make progress, but at the beginning it really looks impossible.
Exactly. Yeah. So I'm not stressing, but I do want to see that we're improving, and I already am. So, I did not like the disintegrate beams that you all shot into my puss, but that was fine.
You'll get used to it.
Yeah. At that point, I had run out of tools.
Bowman
I
coming.
was just like, oh my god,
AoE
I'll be
incoming.
near the edge.
Your
Knocking back.
resistance weakens.
Still scared the shit out of me.
Right?
Target you. Breath incoming. Bowman coming.
Incineration.
Breath incoming.
Let's regroup. Watch the fire, watch the beams, get that beam out of my goddamn face!
Bowman coming.
Incineration.
Breath incoming. Bowman coming.
Incineration.
Target you.
Let's bring those to the edge, please. And after that, we're all gonna group and drop tokens.
AoE
My
incoming.
power surges.
What the fuck?
God.
Potent energy here.
I mean, like, I was doing 100. I'm doing 100.
Stack high.
I can't, like, that guy did
Stack high.
everything.
Teleport on you.
That's crazy. But we'll get it. We'll sort it out.
Beyond stars.
Uh-oh. I didn't get switched to the place.
What?
I don't know what's going on.
What? Why is he casting End Existence and there's fire everywhere?
You gotta interrupt him.
Phase 2.
Yeah, we gotta interrupt that.
Oh, and then the fire goes away. Oh.
Breath incoming.
It's like he's ending our existence. Are we gonna
Would
do it?
Yeah.
that have
Are you
been a
guys
life?
okay with this? I didn't vote for this.
Watch your step.
Pug, me and you on bombs.
Yep, watch your feet. Thank you.
Bowman
It is
coming.
mine
Thank you.
to command.
So I think once I drag him through the thing, the debuff just is gone and doesn't come back. We'll see.
Bomb on
Looks
you.
like it.
I'm out of
So I'm gonna try to stun him.
Yep, kill him.
Eternal
Stack teleport on you.
hide
Whoop.
such delicious
I did it.
knowledge.
Nobody died, so it was good. I did a good thing.
Oh, they got the debuff again.
Yeah, one more we get a kill, and they've interrupted me
Breath
twice.
incoming.
So
It's casting something terrible. Yeah. Oh yeah. It's summoned more. No.
Watch
he
your
summoned
step.
more. Oh, we just have more now. All right, they're cleared. Unkillable.
It's too far away. Eternal suffering.
everyone, get away from the edge. Becca, you bitch.
Did I do it?
You did.
Oh no! Oh my god.
How is the problem that our
Bowman
healers
coming.
can't not
Mine to
dispel? That's
command.
never a problem.
I'm gonna
Because-
move my fucking dispel. I'm gonna make it a
Breath
click
incoming.
button.
The problem is because Becca and I have always just had to do everything ourselves. Like, it's 2 healing is, you know,
Watch
but,
your
like,
step.
you have to be fucking quick or all hell breaks loose.
Quite possibly the dumbest problem to have.
Now,
Well,
Bend to me.
you know what
and
though?
break.
One time, Will was like, "How do you just accidentally taunt? Why would you accidentally taunt? How could you even do that?"
Okay, yes, that's true. But, like, you're fat fingering a button. That's different than me reflexively doing my job. Do you know what I mean? Like, it's a little different than, like,
It is.
than like
And
Brendan.
it's-
I mean, and then Derek's like little sausage fingers, just like mushing his keyboard. Like,
Yeah, so like mine is like, I saw that there was, you know, a bunch of cat vomit on the ground, and I tripped and fell in it, and I looked dumb. But you saw a bunch of cat vomit on the ground, and you just immediately dove into it like an idiot. Why?
fuck you for,
Thank you.
you know, just I will not be spoken to like this.
I
I
like it.
laughed first, didn't I? I didn't mean to. I was gonna be fake mad though that I was like, that's funny. Also, Brendan does not. I mean, Jesus. Derek does not have sausage fingers. He has very weirdly thin, feminine, like hand model hands. It's very weird.
Does
I-
he match my hand?
What Heather and I's theory is that, like, up in heaven when he was being made, they like ran out of it was like late in the shift, and they just like were like, we don't have anything left. Just like, okay, put those. Yeah, there's some hands. He has a like, oh, we don't have any asses left. Okay, he doesn't get an ass. That's just no.
This is true.
Because it's
All
just
I
back
have
to
is
like,
crack.
it's just back to like, and I know because none of his pants stay up because he doesn't have an ass to keep it there.
I don't
So
approve
he's-
of any of this.
So his ass is just almost always out.
Okay,
I'm
I
like,
don't care about his
there.
ass. I was gonna say I didn't care about his hands, but you quickly moved on to his ass. So.
Okay, but like
I
just
don't
feel
care
like
about
context is
either.
important.
Up
No,
there in
what is-
heaven, they're like, you know what? We've got this excess body hair. Let's just slap it on there.
That'll cover up all the other stuff.
Trump has tiny hands. Derek has delicate. I don't care. Who cares about hands? Who's
Listen,
why do you
you
people
don't.
have
You
such
were
time?
laying there not having rezzed, so you're gonna listen to my stories, okay? Unless you were contributing to
You can't hear my
expediting.
angry sighs
No, I can't.
because the noise canceling or whatever.
Oh, is it not
Just
working?
imagine it though. Yeah, no, I mean it's working. It's like filtering out my non-speech, but I'm
Um,
deliberately doing angry sound effects. Wait,
No, it
this
filtered
is
those out.
I'm pulling this.
We'll do a timer. There we go. Okay. Jeffrey, where are you? Oh, there you are.
5,
All right.
4,
Once more with healing.
3, 2, 1.
His powers are
Bowman
mine
coming.
to command.
AOE incoming. taking back.
resistance weakens. It's too far away.
Regrouping.
Target you. Breath incoming. Bomb incoming.
Incineration.
I got aggro.
Thanks, move.
Breath incoming.
Alright, Octet, Heather, and Saruman. You guys are the only ones left that need to remove the debuff, so.
Bomb incoming.
Incineration.
Breath incoming.
The last one, or I got one more?
Bomb incoming.
Incineration.
Here, come in. Oh. I need to go the other way.
I'm already halfway through.
Alright, alright.
Target you.
This is the last disintegrate, and then we group.
AoE
My
incoming.
power
Group up.
surges.
Great job.
The darkness bends to me.
Stack high. Stack high. Teleport
Gaze
on
into
you.
the endless
Okay, let us know when you're
dark
out.
and despair.
Come out.
Phase 2. Breath incoming.
Alright, let's get the ads in the pools as soon as we can, and then we will stun
Watch
them.
your
Becca
step.
first, then Jeffrey, then me, then Heather.
Bomb
Void is
incoming.
mine to command.
Watch the bomb, no one go near the bomb.
Watch your feet.
Becca, let me know when
Watch
you're
your feet.
torn off.
Bomb on you.
Yeah, it only lasts for 2 seconds. Someone's done them.
I managed.
Luckily, I can do it each time they pop, though. If it resets by then.
Alright, everyone away from the edge. Away from
Stack
the edge.
high. Teleport on you.
Did you roll to the fucking edge?
I mean, I was getting my giant tank bomb out of there.
Mama, you roll?
I didn't roll
Breath
to the
incoming.
edge. I rolled pretty far from the edge, but that knockback's pretty far.
It's pretty big.
It's big, yeah.
Let's
It
get
wasn't
around.
like
Watch
I
your
got.
step.
Ready up.
Focus up.
So much
Alright,
for your
need to add-
destiny.
Yeah, I think
Do I need to? Oh, okay.
Eternal
think I timed that bad.
suffering.
Alright, everyone to the edge. Everyone to the edge. This'll be fun. Everyone run to an edge.
Okay.
Come on,
I have
Becca.
the thing, though.
Bomb
I went to the
incoming.
Yeah. So
mine to
yeah, we're gonna
command.
practice it, right? Oh, God.
It's too
Oh,
far
I
away.
see.
I was wiping us, yeah.
That's amazing.
Failure as
As Sophie learned,
expected.
she was mid-roll and she then hurtled into the abyss.
Man, I wasn't even near. I rolled to a point where I was like, "That'll be fine. It'll get knocked back, but I'll be at the edge." I overconfident.
My favorite part was that you hurtled through me as you as you did.
Yeah. I did.
You like torpedoed through my forehead. I was like, oh god, she goes. I feel like a Lana Del Rey song would have fit that nicely, you know?
Swinging in the backyard.
Yeah, or like, my pussy tastes like Pepsi Cola or
Just
something.
thinking that.
Sophie's had it.
That's a feat. God, the pH balance must be so off.
Was that a bombastic way to die?
Ooh, maybe as she was hurtling, I'm bringing bombastic, and then she just hurtles into the abyss. I like that. Good point, Brendan. You are an ally. I'll be right back.
Oh, I'm back.
Run back. Oh.
I had to go get stronger weed.
Oh no. Yep.
Derek, can you
Yes.
pull the boss back a little bit more, just in general, just a little bit more movement?
Alright, sorry.
Yeah.
It doesn't need to be much. Thank you.
Oh, you know what? I was thinking I might start keeping like a counter on the number of wipes caused by individuals. And I feel like it would be a little
Aren't you supposed to be leading the raid?
Yeah, but that's not so much, like it's a team effort. And like
While
I think
you talk
Sophie's just
about the-
hesitant because she knows she's caused
Blame
more.
counter. I'm over here doing the ready checks.
So like we'll vote at the end on who you know what, this is what we're gonna do. Who caused the wipe?
Oh man, I could set my notes.
5, 4,
Let's do this.
3, 2, 1.
My reign
Bowman
begins with
coming.
your annihilation.
AoE incoming.
Your
Looking back.
resistance weakens.
Target you. Breath incoming.
Oh my god, 220 back up.
Holy shit.
Bowman coming.
Incineration.
I have never. This is crazy.
Breath incoming.
Watch the breath if you don't need to remove your debuff.
Ah, shit. You got 2 of them?
Yeah.
Okay, what do we need to do? We need cooldowns or something?
Put pain suppression on Derek. And yeah, I don't know. You're all about to die.
Bowman coming.
Incineration.
Vomit.
Breath incoming.
Here it comes. I guess it wasn't as bad as I thought.
I popped like 2 things.
Bowman coming.
Incineration.
Right. Last disintegrate, now we're gonna group.
Target you.
Melee, range, let's make sure we're not getting in front of the group. Okay?
AoE
My
incoming.
power
Group up.
surges. Such potent energy here for those strong enough
Stack
to
high.
seize it.
Stack high. Teleport
Gaze
on you.
into the endless dark and despair.
3. Come out.
Alright.
Phase 2.
Right.
Breath
That
incoming.
will get the first interrupt once they're in the pool.
Watch out for the breath.
Oh no.
Watch your
Get right
step.
up.
Doesn't even get out in time.
Bowman
Void is
coming.
mine
Oh,
to
no.
command.
Octet up.
Step for your
Alright.
next.
The debuff's off.
not ready.
Call
Watch
it.
your
Remember
step.
bombs.
Eternal suffering.
The knockback is out.
Everyone away from the edge.
Stack
Time
high.
to take
Teleport
here.
on
To
you.
the endless
I need
dark
the. I think you
and
gotta taunt off.
despair.
Yeah, I got 2 stacks.
Alright.
Breath
Waiting, I'm
incoming.
waiting, I'm waiting.
Watch your step.
Ah! Why won't it fall off?
Stack high.
We can't hold it that long.
Well, I don't know why you were.
Stack teleport on you.
Because you were gonna get thrown off.
Well, I was.
100%.
Really? Where,
Oh,
Oh
where
yeah,
you were standing?
yeah, for sure.
Where do I need to stand?
So,
Bowman coming.
I mean, I've been using this like copper ring as like a guideline. I think you at least have to be
The
there.
sundered
Oh,
flame
so I was
Close-ish.
just outside of the copper ring. That's bad.
yeah, here's what I want, actually. Okay, so now that I've got the timing kind of down, here's what we're gonna do. The person with the debuff is going to find the tank with that giant ring, and the 2 of you are gonna go to an edge together. And then we'll
blow
just
up
go.
on that person.
No, as long as we do it quickly, because you had that debuff for so long, that debuff fell off. Like it
That was
physically
because
left
I
it.
had 2 stacks, I think.
Even still, if we do it quickly, it should be that tank won't have to worry about being thrown off. That person,
Okay.
like
yeah.
the tank will get thrown away from that person. So everyone else just needs to make sure they're clear of the tank and the person with the debuff. Everyone else also needs to make sure they're not near an edge.
And like the tank just stands on the inner side of the ring of the debuff person or whatever. Yeah.
Yeah, so like if like the tank and the debuff person go to like that area and stand, make sure you're not behind the person with the debuff. So like the tank should be here, the person with the debuff here, and then we'll dispel. Then we won't have to do that again. It's also very intense to heal that person because they're taking 50,000 damage a second.
This is such a headache to tank, too.
Yeah, but we're making progress, so keep up the work. I know everyone would prefer an easy kill and it was all over. I would myself, but it'll be rewarding when we get there. Our bombs in phase 1 now, this stuff it's gorgeous. One thing, Octet, Pug, I noticed the two of you kind of started moving in front of the melee. Just keep in mind, toward the end, it's especially important we don't get trapped with bombs. So, but otherwise, keep up the good work.
Five, 4, 3, 2, 1.
His powers are
Bomb
mine
incoming.
to command.
AOE incoming. Knocking
Your
back.
resistance weakens.
Breath incoming. Bomb incoming.
Incineration.
Breath incoming. Target you. Bomb incoming.
Incineration.
Breath incoming.
Oh my god.
Right out of my range, too.
I couldn't go anywhere. Yeah, that was unlucky.
Get him up, please.
Pack up.
Incineration.
Threw both bombs at me and then the scorching ray. Fucker.
Okay.
Sounds like Wes keeps saying fuck up.
Nope. Pug up.
My
AOE incoming.
power surges.
Why did y'all just get defied?
It was the tank
That's
debuff falling.
disintegrate.
It was the burning claw falling off.
Such
the bomb.
potent energy here. For those
It seemed like
strong
something
enough
targeted.
to
Stack
seize
Heather,
it.
hit recap and tell me what it says.
Stack
So
high.
I had
Teleport on
Mass Disintegrate,
linger
and then
in the
I got an
nothing
echoing
beyond
howl
stars.
from you dropping your debuff, and then it looks like the swirlies hit me, and I know that I was working my way out, and I didn't get out in time.
Okay. It was like Becca, also, you took the fire breath to the face and then you just like rode it. You were like, oh my god, I was so cold. Thank you.
Phase 2.
And I was like, I'm gonna kill this bitch. She has 2 health.
I
She's got
did
4
want my
stacks.
health stone when that happened at least.
But like Becca was the one I happened to notice this time. But she's not alone. And I know I myself have heard DBM going, watch your feet. Watch your feet. And I'm like, I'm working on it.
I feel like I'm running through a swamp.
What do you
Like,
mean?
like I can't move, and like I have my trinket like lowers my movement speed, but it's only when I'm using one of my spells. But I
It's
feel
noticeable too, yeah.
Is
yeah,
it?
like I'm fucking like
You You get slowed if you get hit by the beam, not the breath, but the glittering.
Disintegrate?
Yeah.
That's fucking rude.
Yeah, disintegrated. The target's mind and body are heavily fractured, reducing movement speed by 25%.
So, not to change the subject, I'm gonna go holy because I feel woefully inadequate as discipline right now.
What? Do you see your heals?
With your 117,000 heals
I
per
understand that, but there is a point where I am like, I have nothing. And all I can hope is that I can smite fast enough to get people back up. And it's not good. It's not good. Okay.
Jeffrey, are we gonna talk about what happened?
I wasn't going to.
I saw.
Oh my god.
Survived your pug hug and then auto ran myself off the edge.
Okay. Let me just tweak my spec a smidge, just a smidgen. Alright, let's do it. Try this slowly, shall we?
His powers are
Bowman
mine
coming.
to command!
AoE incoming. Knocking
Your
back.
resistance weakens. I'm out of range.
Watch your feet. Target you. Breath incoming.
I need to get closer.
Bowman coming.
Incineration!
Breath incoming.
You cannot deny my rule.
Bowman coming.
Incineration!
Breath incoming.
Lock that up.
Yeah, come up, please.
It's too far away.
Ben, I'm gonna cut your face up! Alright, bye.
Bowman coming.
Incineration!
AoE
My
incoming.
power surges!
Nice job, Echo. Woo!
Phew, I almost missed that though.
I'm out of range. Such potent energy here. For those strong enough
Stack
to
high.
seize
Click on
it.
those totems.
Stack high. Teleport
Gaze
on
into
you.
the endless dark and despair.
Yeah, I'm out.
I'm on that. Out.
Phase 2. Breath incoming.
Right, Becca, get the first stun.
Watch your step.
Here. Just yet.
Bowman
Void
coming.
is mine to command.
As soon as they go through the pool. They haven't popped through yet. Oh.
I need to get closer.
Thank you, Jeffrey. Alright, now you can stun Becca.
Watch
Okay,
your feet.
Right now I need to go with the bomb person.
Eternal suffering.
Alright, get to the edge.
Heather.
Let us know when you're good.
Heather.
Stack
Well, we're
high.
not good.
Stack
Heather.
high.
Oh, she's still got knocked. I'm sorry, I couldn't find
Teleport
you.
on
I
you.
know.
The big fucking ring!
Yeah, and I was looking towards the other side.
Breath incoming.
I couldn't walk.
Hello from
if I
the
went and
other
stood between you
side.
and the center, I
Watch
would have
your step.
overlapped with a lot of people in the center. We have to go away from the whole group.
Eternal suffering.
There it is again.
It's too far away.
There's a lot of big rings.
Bomb
Void is
incoming.
mine to command.
Yeah,
Do
that's
not
okay.
have any stuns.
Watch your feet.
Well, honestly, I
Stack
don't
high.
need the person with the bomb
Breath
to know
incoming.
where I am as a tank.
Stack
I just
high.
need them to go to a good
Teleport on
spot
you.
that I can then go
Okay.
to a good spot.
Watch your step.
So much for your destiny. I will make the world live.
So that is that phase 3 right there?
That's phase 3.
Oh, all right. We're making progress. So, Sophie, tell us what you need there.
Okay,
You want us like
So-
designate a spot?
sorry, say again?
Do you think maybe if I designate a specific spot? that'd
Aspects
help?
watch over you.
Yeah.
Guard against.
Well, so the main problem was that there was like a triangle of me, the group, and Heather, and we were all pretty close to each other, so there was nowhere for me to go. Like, I could have gone between the group and Heather, and then my bomb would have hit everyone, you know?
Okay. How about this? When the debuff comes out, because I'm like very aware of it because it's there, I will call for the raid to move south. Maybe I'm gonna kind of lay out a sort of strategy. So I don't want to force us into a particular spot, but everyone moves to the south, just sort of like with Razagath. You guys remember her large rings? When you had the ring, you went south, and everyone else went north. Whoever has the debuff goes north, and whoever else doesn't, we all run to the south. We don't have to go very far. We're not talking like run to the south. Just move within this inner circle, closer to the bottom of the circle, and the person with the debuff runs all the way up, right? And then the tank can join them. And then when the tank lets us know, okay, dispel, we dispel. Can we make that work? What do you think, guys?
Right.
Okay. My fear is that we're all going to get thrown off, but as long as people aren't running too far, like if you're running out of the center of the ring, you're running too far. Okay?
Well, so we had, I think it was like the raid was pretty much loosely scattered around here, and Heather was standing over here, and I didn't know exactly. I was like, I could walk through the raid with my big circle here and get all the way onto the other side of Heather, but yeah, wasn't a great way
you
to
did
do
the
it.
best you could. It's okay. We'll figure it out. I mean, this is a new mechanic. It's completely new to the fight. We need to find a way to like make it fit it into the fight. That's all. But keep up the good work, guys. I mean, really, this has been pretty good. I will say those ads need to get into that pool sooner. Jeffrey was good enough to push them in. We really want to avoid. I know it's not easy. I know that.
They're
but-
all casting is the problem.
Exactly. So, what I would probably say is, Jeffrey, you do your stun first. Stop them from casting if you notice the tanks are struggling to get them to move. And then do what you did before. Just force them in. Right.
I'll save
And then-
my Divine Toll for that first group.
Okay.
To interrupt their casts, and then I don't know what we do about the second group.
I think we've got it. That was just another thing I noticed where I'm like, we really need to kill them quickly because we don't want to waste too much time on them. Alright. That felt much better to heal though, Becca, no?
Yeah, I think so. I'm stress healing a lot less, so that's good.
Alright, let's count down.
Five, 4, 3, 2, 1.
The sundered
Bomb
flame will
incoming.
never serve.
AOE incoming. Knocking
Your
back.
resistance weakens.
Breath incoming.
So you're doing 230,000.
Bomb incoming.
Pretty sure your heals per second made it up to 230. It's like, holy fuck.
This is insane.
Breath
heal. Like,
incoming.
I'm like, what the fuck?
Target you.
It's got another moment where 10 mans get kind of fucked.
Bomb incoming. Breath incoming.
Make sure you remove the debuff.
Bomb incoming.
Oh, I'm so sorry, Derek. Fat fingered that. It's right next to my other button.
It's too far away.
Fairly certain I pulled you into 2 bombs, too.
Yeah, didn't feel good.
I was using Guardian Spirit if it's any consolation.
AOE incoming.
Surges.
Get Pug up, please, when it's over.
Back up.
The darkness bends to
Timing.
me.
Stack high. Stack high.
Your
Teleport on you.
bodies will linger in the nothing beyond stars.
Phase 2. Breath incoming.
Are we good?
Okay.
Oh shit, I was.
Watch your step. Bomb
Void
incoming.
is mine to command. It's too far away.
Right, back we can stop.
Watch your feet. Bomb on you.
That looks done next.
Call it, I got this one.
I need to get closer.
Nice.
Eternal suffering.
Alright, debuff is out. Bring that up
Stack
to the top.
high. Stack teleport on you.
Darkness hides such delicious knowledge.
Perfect.
Breath incoming.
Right, control the ads.
Watch your step.
I'm out of range.
Get that removed before we start going crazy on them.
Eternal suffering.
Infinite Duress is out. Everyone else move to the bottom. Octet move up.
Ads are clear.
Bomb
Void is
incoming.
mine to command. It's too
Watch
far
your
away.
feet. Breath
Yeah,
incoming.
apologies.
Watch your feet. Bomb
Apologies
on
for
you.
running to the wrong side.
That's okay. You had plenty of time. Oh. What the hell was that?
Blasting
Watch your
scream.
step.
Ah, the ads, okay. We're still kind of working on controlling the ads a little bit. It's not easy.
I
know
learned
that.
something about them.
What's that?
At least for the first wave. I don't know about the next wave. But it's actually really important to have them pre-positioned in
Ours
the
is
big
a
blue
solemn
swirly
burden.
that's showing that the thing is coming. Because
Okay.
they actually don't start casting until a second, at least the first ones, until a second after those land. So if you have the debuff already removed, you're good.
Yeah, hell yeah.
So it's just, you gotta try to position them awkwardly so they're in the swirly and you're not in it, but it's totally doable and it's much easier than trying to kite them through it afterwards.
Yeah. All right.
Makes sense.
Keep that in mind. Yeah. Cool. See, this is the kind of stuff. And even though we just had an atrocious wipe, I mean, like, that felt clean. It felt manageable. So, good stuff.
Yeah.
Even though, Octet, you apologize, but, like, honestly, what you did was fine. You oriented yourself. You didn't panic. You do want to make good time in getting up there because it is your health at stake. And obviously the tank's waiting on you, that kind of thing. But I'd rather you sort out where you are and where everyone else is and then make your way. So that was good.
Hey, I don't know if y'all saw the thing I put. We've Mantis rune question mark.
Yes, everyone. I have one, so everyone should definitely be using it.
Yeah,
I totally forgot about that.
I popped it on the last one, but I realized other people might not have.
Yeah.
I clicked the guild bank and it took like 10 seconds to open up.
Yeah, same here.
Looks like
That's what I was going through all day, putting stuff in the bank. It's fucking torture.
what tab?
Third tab.
Yeah, it's not like not taking it out either.
Yeah, give it a second. It'll work. I did this all day. Also in the first tab, everybody, there is every single gem that the game has like relevant. So if you need gems, help yourself, please. Just grab what you need. You might have to sort through like the primary stat ones are the ones that there are the most of, but every kind of gem is in there.
I just dropped a Jeeves, and I want y'all to know that that means I never have to release now. Now that I have a Jeeves,
Over.
Jeeves, over.
I don't mind rezzing you. I just don't. What cracks me up is when we're like coming. You're like, "Can we call?" And I'm like, "Bitch, you are still dead. Shut up." All right. Speaking of,
I can't self-res.
Olive, you do not have a Vantis rune, you naughty cat. You try to get one. I love having Call It here though, because that versatility gets bumped up to 10% for me, and I'm just here for that.
Should you call it versatility?
Yeah.
I've been doing that all day.
No, I haven't. What's wrong with what I'm saying? Are you guys making fun of my speech impediment?
That
Been doing it
versatility.
all day.
I'm gonna fucking kill you.
Being from the Northeast isn't a speech impediment.
Shut up. Alright, let's go.
My reign begins
Bowman
with your
coming.
annihilation.
AoE incoming.
I mean, maybe when Heather gets like deep into it.
Right.
Your
How dare you.
resistance weakens.
270. Let's go. 280. Oh, it's down again.
Oh my fucking god!
Target you.
You're a monster!
Breath incoming. Bowman coming.
Incineration.
Watch your beat.
Breath incoming.
Hug and Heather need theirs removed.
Bowman coming.
Incineration.
Breath incoming.
Every time.
Bowman coming.
Incineration.
Target you.
I creep up. After these disintegrates, you can just drop everything now. Go for it.
My
AoE
power
incoming.
Watch the
surges.
fire.
Such potent energy here for those strong enough
Stack
to
high.
seize it.
Stack high. Teleport
Gaze
on
into
you.
the endless dark and despair.
Free. I'm out.
I am out.
Phase 2.
Fire.
Breath incoming.
I need to get closer.
Watch your step.
Perfect.
Okay, perfect. Let's leave them in there.
Bowman
Void is
coming.
mine to command.
Stun their asses in there too.
Watch your feet. Stack high. Bomb on
Okay.
you.
Looking for bomb person. Derek's on top.
Stack teleport on you.
There's the bomb.
Alright, you got us out. Everyone else move down. Let us
Derek,
know
you
you're
got
ready,
a taunt
thanks.
off me. Oh, I got 2 stacks now.
Okay.
I don't know what.
Are we
that
ready?
counted.
Sophie, you gotta move on.
Where's the bomb?
Breath
Universe
incoming.
Yeah.
beckons.
I'm alright. Dispel it. Bravo?
Yeah,
Watch
I'm
your
out of range
step.
now.
You
Fuck.
cannot deny my rule.
Oh fuck.
I'm out of range.
Lady up.
Stack high.
It's too far away.
Okay, I'm talking boss.
Interrupt target you.
Alright, bomb is out.
Get
And
closer.
Derek's gonna have to. Oh sh.
Bomb
Void is
incoming.
mine.
Stack
Your
teleport on you.
bodies will linger in the nothing beyond stars.
Somebody else grab that bomb. It's
Breath
threw me into the
incoming.
thing.
So I think Derek and I need to work out our handling of
Watch
the
your
ads
step.
and the boss better. And
Yeah. Okay.
Yeah. I think that we need to have a plan for it. It's more than just.
You cannot
okay.
deny my rule. Father, grant
The ads
me
come out, the
your
boss
strength.
casts the Void Claw pretty early, and then you have like 5 or 10 seconds left on you when Infinite Duress goes out on the first person.
The aspects have returned. Serve well.
Let's. I don't know. This is really complicated.
Well-
I'll suggest something.
Well, no. I think we are on the right track. I think what we definitely. Jeffrey's laughing. She's like, someone else take the wheel. I'm fucking.
Yeah.
done.
Fuck.
So
I
I
s-
think what you were on was the right idea. Hold on one second, Heather.
Yeah.
Which is this sort of the sequence of events. It is very much a dance. So I think we've established that the tank taunts seem to line up fairly well with the debuff. Am I on the right track with that? We noticed that as well. So
Well, the
when
debuff is the thing that makes this have to swap.
no. I mean the duress, the knockback.
Oh.
So like
Yeah,
when you
it's
guys
like-
are due for a swap, the duress seems to be coming out.
Well, I don't know if that's true. There's.
Is it every other
initi-
maybe?
It might be because initially we have 2 sets of ads, and we clear the first one before the first knockback happens every time. But I think the second set of ads we've not been able to clear before the knockback.
Okay. So it's basically ads, simultaneous knockback. And so we need to clean that up. So essentially the taunting Derek and Sophie is as soon as that duress comes out, there needs to be a tank swap. So when we see the debuff tank swap, that means that tank is then responsible for not only taking the boss, but also for identifying where the ads are spawning and bringing them into the pool. That also means that Becca and I are a little distracted. We're a little distracted, so we need Becca to focus in, especially you because you're responsible for stun. So I want you to not worry about the duress unless I'm like where I got shoved out of range. That was unfortunate.
Yeah.
And focus on those ads. Because once the duress is dealt with, then I'll know, okay, the ads should be situated. I'm going to go in and fear them. No matter what the circumstances are, I'm coming back from dealing with the duress to fear those ads. So if Becca hasn't already done her stun, we have a problem, right? Something happened and we didn't get that rotation down. And more important than anything, even if Becca and I are stunning those ads with the debuff still on them, that's preferable to them screaming. We need to make sure they're not able to do that because each time they do it, they get a buff, right? And they're just going to keep doing it. So, does that make sense, Sophie? Everybody?
So
No,
if
I gotta go over it again.
Okay, it's okay. Go ahead, Becca.
so if there's an issue with getting them in the circles and they're being danced around, should I just be stunning them anyway?
Yes, absolutely.
Okay, 'cause that's
Individual
kind of-
interrupts. Yep.
Okay, because that's what was stopping me, was I was waiting for them to get into the circle, and this last poll was perfect because we decided to put them in early so I could stun them before the circles, like, evolved into their true form.
Yeah.
But yeah, prior to that I was having problems because I was, like, waiting, quote unquote, for the debuff to be removed.
So, the trouble, and this is where Sophie was making her point, is that it's the second wave. So when he does his second breath, the duress is coming out almost simultaneously, which means the tanks need to swap. And that's where
Okay.
the chaos is happening.
I got it sorted in my mind to the problem point. All right, so
Okay.
it goes. I get the ads. I get the debuff. I coordinate with whoever gets the knockback. This is the first one. and it's all fine. And then there's a moment where I turn around. Now the debuff has fallen off. I think I should probably take the boss back. I look over at the boss. Derek is fighting the boss and the second wave of ads at this point. And I don't know what's happening there or where to go from there or what situation Derek is in. So I need Derek's insight there as to like, is there something going wrong? What's going on?
What do you think, Derek?
I'm honestly not quite sure.
I think at that
I'm
point,
just
Sophie,
kind of doing.
focus your attention on those ads, helping us regain control of any
Well,
rogue
so
ads.
he's now gonna, he's got the ads and he's gonna have the second bomb, right? Or the second tank.
Mhm. Well, he won't be ready for a taunt just yet, though. That's one thing. If the timing that I am thinking, I think you still have time to sort of get reacquainted with what's happening. So give yourself a little break after the debuff goes off, because if everything goes off quickly, he shouldn't need a taunt yet. I don't think. So, but again, keep an eye on that. Let me know if that's incorrect, and then we'll go from there.
He
But I
can
think
do the tank debuff pretty much right about the same time as the taunt goes, or he does do the his tank buster right as soon as the previous tank buster does go off.
Yeah, but you can take more than one step.
Yeah, I can sit there. Well, possibly, but I can continue tanking him for a bit before need to swap out. You know,
I honestly think I think the best thing to do is to swap each duress if possible. They come out fairly frequently, and that will give you guys a good time to think, okay, now I need to taunt. And then, so duress is going out, other tank needs to taunt because the duress and the tank target, or, you know, the debuff target, the debuff tank, excuse me, are going to run to the top of the platform, get dispelled, then come back, clean up the ads, work as a team to get that stuff situated, then taunt. Oh, there's another duress? Okay. Does that make sense? Let's try that. You think?
Okay, yeah.
Okay.
Taunt duress,
That'll give us
yeah.
time.
I see what you're putting down.
Okay.
Yeah, right.
Heather, you were going to say something. You want to share it now?
No, I think well, the only thing I was gonna say is just, you know me and how I get disoriented so easily. If we can just put like a couple of markers, like you had moon there, if we can put one on the opposite side, just so I don't know if anybody else has trouble orienting themselves like I do. But
yeah, it's a giant fucking circle, of course.
Yeah, and there's shit everywhere, and you know, people are like, my head's been removed, and I'm just gonna run in circles until I find it. So the red X is to give you sort of, it's not north. I don't want people to be confused. If you look at your mini map, that is actually looks to be east. But from where we're sort of orienting ourselves in the platform, we're gonna say that's up. That's north.
top. Yeah.
Yes, top. There you go. So that is what we're using. Oh, actually, I apologize. The ink on this app is bad. This is what we want. And I was like thinking I was at the base of the platform, but I was not. So that's up. There you go. Because that is where we take our debuffs. In the phase 3, it's where we drop our formations, blah, 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 blah. So when we're all around in this circle, and if you're the person with the debuff, that is the direction you're heading. Okay? Does that help, Heather?
Yes, it does. Thank you very much.
All right. Good stuff, guys. Good troubleshooting. This will all pay off in the long run rather than just banging our heads against it. So I appreciate everyone's help.
When Infinite Duress is out and someone's going over to the edge, where's the best spot for the tank to stand if the party's going to be on X?
So if you can get shoved sort of in this direction, so like kind of where the boss is, but like at an angle. What you don't want is to be shoved back into the center with us. You want to kind of be shoved away, but you want to make sure you're not going to get hurled off the platform.
Right. Okay, gotcha.
Okay.
I am ready.
All right, let's do it.
Five, 4, 3, 2, 1.
See how high the spike back up.
Bomb incoming.
Let's see how
AOE
high.
incoming.
Spike me? What's that mean?
No, like my AOE.
He's gonna heal you over a volleyball net.
Oh god.
Your
Knocking back.
resistance weakens.
290, let's go! Sorry. Fully stupid.
Those numbers have been impressive. Because, you know, like, I'll glance at mine, see how I'm doing.
Breath
And I was like, God,
incoming.
my little blue bar is so small. Like, oh no, it's because Wool's white bar is ginormous.
Yeah, holy
Bowman
stuff.
coming.
I can see why they're choosing holy over this one now.
Breath incoming. Target you. Bowman coming.
Incineration.
Breath incoming. Bowman coming.
Incineration.
Alright, another disintegrate, and then we're gonna group. If you're not disintegrated, go ahead and group. Watch the fire.
My
AE
power
incoming.
surges.
So much smoother, I love it.
I need to get such potent energy here for those strong enough
Stack
to
high.
seize it.
Stack high.
Your
Teleport on
body
you.
You know,
is
if Blizzard were to
linger
nerf
in
the
the
glittering
nothing
surge by like
beyond stars.
500%, Sophie, you out?
I'm out.
Right. If they were to nerf that by like 500%, I would
Phase
punch
2.
them in the face. Just saying.
Breath incoming.
Ads are coming out. Don't stun
Yeah,
them.
they can be.
Watch your
I was
step.
going to say they can barely keep the servers up. What's the one thing at a time?
Bowman
Void is
coming.
mine to
Right. You
command.
can spell. I mean, stun. Going in.
Watch
Oh, I
your
already
feet.
stunned him once.
Yeah, I just did too.
Eternal
Duress.
suffering.
Alright, rest is out. Everyone move downward
Stack
on the
high,
platform.
stack
The rest
high.
of us
Teleport
move
on
up.
you.
Bodies will linger in the nothing
You don't know.
beyond
I'm
stars.
very confused, but we're good. Oh, cool.
Yeah, you just blew up in my face.
A little bit.
Breath incoming.
Watch the
I
breath.
need you to talk.
Got it. I got it, and I got
Watch
the
your
ads.
step.
Oh.
Alright, Becca stun.
The ads are good.
I'm out of range. Eternal suffering.
My stun is out. Heather, you're next.
I'm gonna have the bomb go off on me soon.
Alright, move away from her.
Bowman
Void is
coming.
I
mine
mean, I'm
to
tanking
command.
everything still, though.
Here, what's going on?
Watch your
Bomb on you.
feet.
We gotta
Sorry.
get these
Breath
ads
incoming.
in, guys.
Need bomb help.
But I don't understand why
Stack
these ads
high.
are still up.
Watch your step.
Like, those ads should have been long dead.
I also.
So
Did you actually need a taunt there? Why did you call for a taunt there?
Because my bomb was about to go off.
So is
No,
it
I
not?
mean, yeah, he called at the right time.
Okay.
Um,
Maybe I'm not
Ours
understanding.
is a
So
solemn
is it something
burden.
that falls off even if he's about to reapply it?
you don't want to have 2 stacks, or you'll die or kill him. Like that's not okay.
Are you sure?
Yeah.
Because you've had 2 stacks and survived.
Oh, we can look it up, but I don't think it's a good idea. And I don't think I did survive actually.
No, you did. That was the one where he couldn't get it off of you, and then you were like, okay, now it's lasting forever, and then it did fall off, and we were fine.
I think one of them fell off and we were fine, and then the second one fell off later and it killed me.
Let me go look at it. I'm curious.
Oh, we
'cause
can. Let's look up the ability and.
So it's a healing received debuff. That's obviously not ideal, but I don't think it would be lethal to take 2.
On
Would be-
exploration, releases a void flash. So what's not clear is 40% of the total shadow damage taken from Void Claws, 2 players within 20 yards. Shadow damage.
So that's the big ring. So as long as no one's in the ring with you.
Yeah, you're right.
So I think we need to not panic taunt, because that is where the chaos is happening. It, like, the ads got dragged away, and that's what Jeffrey told me is what happened to the ads. They lost the ability DPS, is that correct?
Well,
I mean, you guys know better than me on the tanking. I'm just trying to sort out, like, if we can control this situation somehow.
there were 3 sets of ads that time. Which were the ones that got dragged?
The second set, never. Yeah, the second set was what killed us. They got the scream off, and it killed us all. So they never died.
Two of them got split.
I had the second set in the blue swirly, I think, like, as soon as they spawned, right?
No, because that was Derek would have been on those ones. It was when you came back in and taunt. I don't. That
oh, that
part
was the
isn't your
third
fault.
set. Okay.
It's like,
right. No, I'm just trying to figure out how many there were. There were actually 4, it sounds like. Okay.
So, but I think in trying to get you guys, like, you're trying to get everything picked up so Derek can run away, and then there are ads chasing him, because how the fuck are you supposed to pick up every ad and the boss and keep yourself alive? Like, that's a lot. Do you know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
That's a shit ton of stuff happening, and I think that's too much. Maybe down the line we're more comfortable. And if it turns out that this debuff is just gonna shit on you because you took 2 stacks, okay, then you just have to adjust. But
Google, it's called Void Claws.
yeah, why don't we just try it?
Sure, yeah.
Let's just try it. Because, like, you know, how you can't, even though it's totally doable.
What if we have whoever picks up the tank, whoever picks up the boss first, the other tank picks up the ads? So that way, when that tank has to run, the ads won't get split from the party.
Okay, so then that person just takes... Okay, yeah, I like that. So the off tank's on the ads until the main tank has to bolt. Then all the off tank has to do is take the boss.
Yep.
Alright.
Okay. And then hopefully the ads will be dead. That person is now the main tank, which means the person who ran with the bomb will then pick up the ads and wait until that tank needs to go. They'll taunt, now they're the main tank until again. Okay, let's do that. Good call, Derek. Good call. Alright, let's try that. Does that make sense, Sophie?
Yeah, just let Derek take the ads.
Right, let's do it.
The sundered
Bomb
flame will
incoming.
never serve!
AoE incoming. Knocking
Your
back.
resistance weakens. It's too far away.
Breath incoming.
Launch the disintegrate in the breath.
Bomb incoming.
Incineration.
Breath incoming.
Make sure you get yours removed if you need to. It's just myself and Heather now.
Bomb incoming.
Brendan and Heather now. Still, sorry.
Breath incoming.
Yep.
Target you. Bomb incoming.
Incineration.
Alright, get ready to stack up after the disintegrate. If you're not targeted by it, move up. Drop totems.
My
AoE incoming.
power surges. I'm out of
Totally.
such
Oh, love
potent energy here. For those strong enough
Stack
to
high.
seize it.
Stack high. Teleport
Gaze
on
into
you.
the endless dark and despair.
3, I'm out.
Okay.
Phase 2. Breath
Derek,
incoming.
these ads are yours incoming.
Watch your step.
I need to get closer.
Bomb
Void is
incoming.
mine to
Seems like
command.
a spell out of Sun's Hourglass.
Watch your feet.
And then
Interrupt 1. Watch your feet. Stack high. Watch your feet.
Eternal suffering.
right, dress is out. Wrong direction.
Stack teleport on
Into
you.
the endless dark and despair.
Oh, Becca, were you near the edge?
Yeah, I got thrown into the thing and came out and then got hit
Breath
with that.
incoming.
I could pop if you want me to.
Watch your step.
Ads.
Can we be interrupted?
Yep, we got it. Nice job.
Eternal suffering.
Dress is out. One downward. Spelling.
Bomb
Void is
incoming.
mine to
Got ads
command.
everywhere.
I'm interrupting them.
Breath incoming.
Bend to me and break. It's too far away.
Watch your step.
Same.
Ugh.
So that I know that didn't feel like an improvement, but those ads were much
Bend
better.
to me and
They were
break.
almost dead. So
So we're not running to green.
As expected.
no, you are. I'm not sure what Sophie's doing. I'm letting her do her own thing. She got knocked away and her bomb went off and she didn't hurt
Aspects
anybody.
watch
So I was
over
like,
you.
whatever, that's her business.
Aspects watch
Not
I'm
worried
very
about them.
confused and need advice.
Why are you? What's going on?
When I get the bomb, you all go to green and I run the opposite of that. Is that
No,
or
no.
where-
So I'll show you one
Yeah.
second. No, this is a confusing mechanic. Don't feel bad. Anybody who's not understanding, don't be afraid to ask. That was still miles ahead. And I'm feeling like I understand phase 2 much better. Is anyone else feeling that way at all?
No.
I think you are, because you're doing a much better job.
In theory, but in execution, not so much.
So
Yeah.
let's pretend that where I am right now is the top, right? So I have duress. Okay, the rest of the group has moved down away from me. I'm moving up so that when I get dispelled, everyone else gets pushed in this direction. So what you did, Sophie, was perfectly fine, because what happened was you were in the middle of the platform, and as soon as that dispel went off, you got sent backward away from us and then blew up. So it was perfect. What you could also do, if you're not sure, is you are also, with the duress target, going to come up here and sort of position yourself like this, so that
That's
when the
right.
knockback goes out,
Yeah.
you
I-
get
I
shoved in
remember
this
that.
direction.
Yeah.
Does that make sense?
Yeah, I was busy panicking because I couldn't remember
panic.
what wave of ads we were on and if I was supposed to have them repaired.
So
I
don't-
kind of slipped on that too.
Don't overthink it, guys. Here's how it works, right? Sophie picks up the boss first. Sophie is exclusively holding the boss, and then when Sophie says, I need a taunt, Derek has already been holding the ads. Derek taunts the boss runs to Derek, and Sophie deals with her mechanics. Then, as soon as you're done, Sophie, Derek is
Yeah.
holding that boss. We assume that those ads are dead. You are going to go to the next set of ads. So wherever he breathes, you're in there picking them up. You're
And I
holding
have
those
the
ads.
boss and the ads now.
You do not have the boss yet. You don't have the boss yet. You only have the ads until Derek says, I need a taunt. Then Derek goes to deal with his bomb. You are now main tank. As Derek is coming back, he's now identifying where are the next ads. I'm going to go pick them up. And he is going to do that until you say, Derek, I need a taunt. He's going to taunt, and now you're the off tank. So the idea is that once you've given up the boss, your next target is ads, and only ads, until you are asked to pick up the boss. Does that make sense?
Yeah, I'm just worried that I'm gonna have to pick up the boss before
It's
the ads are
possible.
dead.
It's possible
Okay.
you might be doing a bit of dancing. It may not be that perfect, but I don't
Right.
want you to panic. I don't want anyone panicking. We are improving. That's the most important thing. So This is a lot to take too. I don't envy the position you're in. I mean, I think it's just difficult to heal, but in a different way.
I'll swap. You can tank. I'll heal.
Ugh. You're a much better tank than I am, though. Derek, we don't have time for you to go pee. Get back in your fucking chair. No, actually, raid is over. So, go
what?
pee. Raid's over. Do we want to do one more poll? Or...
I'm gonna do one more
I
poll.
thought we were.
Alright.
We
Yeah, what the
ate.
hell?
We took health cookies. We're standing
forgot.
there
Yeah, what-
staring at his butt.
Well, Jeffrey just got
What
up.
the hell do I have this poop sock here for?
You should sell those on the internet.
I'm busy turning my brain into pretzels right now, trying to remember all the different things that are going on. And then you're like, it's over.
I have
But my
them.
brain is pretzel shaped.
I have them bake out in the Texas heat and then sell them.
Ugh.
Suck. Stop.
Derek, are you back at keys?
It was like 101 at like 7 o'clock.
Yeah, but like 40 in the chain.
What? No, it's no.
Alright guys, this is our last poll, so let's really focus in on what we need to be doing. Don't worry about anybody else. If you see Sophie backpedaling with her big-ass bomb, that's her business.
My reign begins
Bomb
with your
incoming.
annihilation.
Don't you talk about my bomb that
AoE
way.
incoming.
Like big ones I cannot lie.
You focus. Oh man.
Your
Knocking
Go,
resistance
Okay, knock off.
weakens.
Breath incoming. Bomb incoming.
Incineration.
Breath incoming.
Do you get your debuff move?
Target you.
Does Pug now? Pug's all set.
I need to get closer.
Bomb incoming.
Incineration.
Breath incoming.
I swear to God, he always puts that thing on me.
Bomb.
Yeah, I've been running
that
from
right?
all of the bombs.
Incineration. You cannot deny my rule.
I'm up.
I don't have a target.
Last disintegrate, group up.
My
AoE
power
incoming.
surges.
Pop up as soon as the glittering surge is done.
Okay.
I'm out of range. Such potent energy here. For those strong enough
Stack
to
high.
seize it.
Stack high. Teleport on
Darkness
you.
hides such delicious knowledge.
1, 2, 3, no.
Phase 2. Breath incoming. Watch your step. Bomb
Void
incoming.
is
Interrupt
mine
1.
to command.
Watch your feet. Bomb on you.
We got an ad back there.
It's too far away. Eternal suffering.
Debuff is out,
I'm
so
out
everyone
of
head
range.
downward.
Stack
Stack
teleport on you.
To the endless dark
On me.
and despair.
Oh, it was on
Had
you.
the
For some
debuff.
reason I thought you had the bomb. Okay. I'm like, Pug, what are you doing? over
Breath
there?
incoming.
Alright, I'm
I
grabbing
mean, worst
these
case, I can
ads.
fly.
Got the ads.
Ads are out. Let's get them in the pool.
Watch your step.
Watching for the. There it is. Okay. Ah, it sent me underneath.
It's too far away. Eternal
Interrupt 1.
suffering.
Debuff is out.
There must be something else that's stacking Oblivion on us.
It's the
I'm out.
pools.
I'm here.
The
Bomb
void is
incoming.
mine to command.
Breath incoming.
I accidentally got one of the bombs.
He's doing Abyssal Breath. I'm grabbing the ads. I have the ads and the boss right now.
Debuff is out. Get ready to be
Watch
knocked
your
back.
step.
I'm trying to drag the ads into this.
Interrupt 1.
Sorry, my phone was on cooldown. It's out now.
Interrupt 1.
I have the debuff on me. So
Interrupt 2.
I got taken down.
Grant me your strength.
Everyone get up to
Interrupt
green.
3. Phase 3.
Stop so much for your eternal suffering.
Interrupt 3. Watch your step.
And everyone gets agreed.
Stack high.
Oh, Becca. Oh my god.
No, so
You
sorry.
nasty inhuman. So, as you can see, do you see what percent his health effect is?
You cannot deny my rule. You
Yeah.
will be
Yeah,
cast
so we're very
into
far
the
behind,
void.
too.
Bomb incoming.
The
Yeah,
sundered
in the midst of all that getting sent
rises.
underground is just a little much.
There's
I guess
so
I'm
much
supposed to
shit on the
take
floor.
Are you supposed to take the bomb under? Maybe that's what we're supposed to be doing. Is like when we get the circle.
In
or-
phase 3, yes. But no, it means that you're eating a lot of shit on the floor.
Okay.
I'm sorry, I don't want to give you more bad news, but it means all asses is in shit you
And
shouldn't
it's
be.
really hard not to because we have to get those ads
glory of
into
the
that
dragon.
shit.
Yes, it is. And, you know, it's just one of those things that you just, as you get more comfortable, you will learn. So, it's okay. Just remind
Cool.
yourselves, how many pulls was that? Maybe 20? I mean, like, this is the last
11.
boss of the tier. That was only 11?
That was like 11 or 12 pulls.
No.
Yeah, because we already had 5 wipes on him.
Yeah, we
Must
only
be, yeah,
had
you're right. Shit, because...
We're up to 17 total now.
Like, it's not too bad. I mean, that's what I mean. So less than 20 wipes, and we're already really cleaning up. We just
had
need to tighten it up.
83 on Razagath.
Oh.
Yeah.
So, we're doing good. We're chipping at it.
Oh, I'm ready to go sit on the couch.
I feel like that was really good for
Yeah.
the first night, like Sarkareth.
Our first,
Yeah.
real, troubleshooting, or making it to phase 3, which I felt like we struggled getting through phase 2 on normal, right?
Mm-hmm.
So I feel good about that. I got so excited, I forgot that thing still exists in phase 3, so I was like, I don't know what this is, but I can finally dispel it. No, that's not true.
The bad news, like I said, is, and this is why we are currently tweaking it, we need more DPS on him. Like, that's, like, to give you an idea, on normal, when we usually enter that phase, he's around 25% health. So, you can kind of see the difference.
Is that our last pull for the night?
Yeah, I've been out of, I'm in town, I'm at the bar. Let's go.
You are in for a treat.
How is everyone doing on item level? Are we all around the, like...
I have a 440.
Save.
432.
Also 432.
Yeah, this is definitely not an item level issue as much as I wish it were. I wish I could say, oh, it's, you know, there's always room for more gear, but I'm at basically the highest. I could maybe eke out another point or two at this point. So, you know, this is where we're 8 item levels between me and the next, you know, Becca and Call. That's not that significant. Whereas last year, you know, I had a 420. You guys were at like 401s. That's significant.
Like 350, I think, for some of us.
Yeah. So, it's definitely not an item level thing. This is just a practice experience. Not beating yourselves up when you feel like you don't understand something. Just ask. You know, that's how we learned. And that really was improving each pull. I felt like healing was easier. Things were making more sense. it wasn't just like noise on my screen. Like I could see individual parts and like, okay, that's happening over there. Whereas like the first 10
Squint
pulls,
your eyes, you can see the pattern.
yeah, but like the first four, the first 3 pulls, it just looked like Hiroshima. I was
Yeah,
just like,
no, I mean, I finally got the explosion circle in the right place when I was going to be knocked back, at least on the first knockback.
yeah, and that's what. And as you said, that the more we do it, the more.
My goods are crafted with great care.
I gotta go. My wife is calling me.
All right. Good
That was
night.
fun, guys.
Bye.
Good night.
Good night.
Good night.
I'm also gonna log off. I am fucking exhausted.
Yeah, I gotta be up.
Good guys.
Yeah.
Good night, buddy.
I don't work tomorrow, so if you guys need help with something, just let me know.
All right. Thank you. But
Yeah,
we
of
should.
course.
I'm gonna be out. I mean, like, I gotta be up at 6, and I'll be working all day. So. But yeah, maybe after I get home, I'll send you a text if you need anything. But for right now,
I hope to see you again soon.
All right, honey. Well, have a good night.
Yes. Good night.
Good night, all. Good job, guys.
Good night.
Good night.
Woo boy.
Sorry, Westies.
I was talking mad shit to Westies the whole time.
Dude, it wasn't just you. Is this other person in the chat? Who is
That
this?
was awkward as hell.
This is weird.
He's like, why are they talking? He's like, can you turn them off? Like, and then like, anytime they stop talking, he was like, oh my god, thank you. That was strange. That's why I was about to tell you, just kick him. Like that was just fucking weird. Like he was like acting like you had to like fully cater to you.
I want to see if he actually unfollowed.
Yeah, dude, that shit was strange.
Nope. Yay. Wait. I was just laughing at it. Navani? See you.
Was it Navani?
He was watching.
That
Good stuff. Do it at midnight.
Fight's gonna be fun if we have that much DPS.
Yeah, there's no way.
Oh, grumbling? Always grumbling, Blaz.
Blaz. Grumble stuff.
Grumble up.
I'm officially broke.
Did you pug too hard?
Yeah, I'm gonna have to do world quests and stuff.
I will be when will inevitably make 2 of these items.
It's almost 9 grand for a Dracthyr crystal.
Yeah, I know. I was looking at it. I saw it get down to 6. Right before the game crashed. That's where I was buying.
Well, it's back up to 9.
That was a weird crash, though.
Yeah.
It was just probably a DDoS.
No one puts up blacksmithing crafting orders ever. It's stupid.
I think I'm gonna make the crafted gun.
Yee. Pug, 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 pug. What the dog's doing?
I don't know, I'm shitting my brains out.
Oh, okay.
Alright.
Alrighty then. Uh. Where is this person? Let me see him. All these dragons.
My forces protect.
I do think that's very good for first week on heroic on Sarkareth. He worked out a lot.
Yeah, you're doing better. Okay.
You're gonna head to bed?
I don't know. What are you guys gonna do?
Stand up for 15 minutes and then I'm heading to bed.
I'm gonna probably finish pooping. I'm gonna probably do the same thing I did soon.
What are you watching while you're pooping, Pug?
Pornhub?
They haven't banned that in Texas yet?
I got a stockpile, don't worry.
All right.